We still have a significant dairy industry in the Northeast, but we find, at least in New York State, we're number one in Greek yogurt, number one in cottage cheese, number one in value-added items. So we need to think about who the customer is today. And the Innovation Center is a place to think about that, contemplate that, and actually invest in that.
And I think we'll continue to see more diversification of our dairies, as well as on-farm innovations, whether it's robotic milkers or renewable energy to help farms with their viability. But I think that in the Northeast region, we really are well positioned for success with our dairy sector because of our ability to adapt and innovate, and the Northeast DBIC certainly plays a role in that.
When you look at milk production in the U.S. here in the last 25 years, overall milk supply has grown 45%. So our cows are making more milk with less resources. That's a positive thing. But what that milk looks like is a lot different now. From 2010 to 2023, the milk supply only grew 15%, but butterfat production grew 28%. That's a good thing too. Butterfat is booming right now. Butter, the product is growing as well.
Dairy is a sector that is growing, especially now with the health claims in yogurt, for example, and the expansion of markets with cheese and specialty cheese. So that sector has a potential to grow. And what these grants are doing is just to support that expansion and accelerate it a little bit more. And that's what the DBIs are for, to strategize on how do we use our resources that are very limited to support the overall dairy industry. The amount of funding that we receive, I think we really made changes in a lot of families, and when we receive their applications, you can really see that this money is changing their life in most instances.
We have multi-generational farms and young people who are interested in starting businesses, and the centers are enabling them to keep doing what their family's been doing for generations. I think having the grant funding enables people to take some risks that they wouldn't be able to take on their own and expand their businesses, and we're excited to be a part of that.
We all know that dairy is an anchor for other types of services that other farmers need and wouldn't necessarily be available to them if there weren't dairy farms in our rural communities. So I think the programs that are coming out and the grants that are coming out of the DBIC are really relevant for our farmers.